go over a warm-up exercise that I do, and I always use a click on this, but today I'm just going to, I'm not going to have a click on the video, I'm just going to do it with my bass drum and hi-hat. So this is an idea that I've been using for a while on how to build faster single strokes. And it's a rebound exercise, and it's using fingers. And we're going to use multiple strokes to accomplish it. And we're using the idea of rebound. How the stick automatically rebounds. So we're going to use that's kind of like the idea of the Moeller technique, so that the stick just drops and rebounds on its own. And we're going to use the fingers to control the rebound. You can use the third finger, fourth finger, and in some cases even the pinky finger. And you can actually, I'm not going to do it today, but as a point of interest, you can just use the rebound and go from finger to finger. Change it. Change it. And go back to the fourth finger, third finger. That's kind of the idea here. So we're going to do this in this manner. I usually do it as an alternating drill, where I do 4 with the right, 4 with the left, and I do a quick rough to marry those two together, and then I switch sides. So I basically do I'll go right, then left, then single stroke, then left, then right, then single stroke. We're leading with the left hand. So the first one's a right hand lead, the second one is a left hand lead. Something along those lines, do that for whatever, 3-4 minutes. The other idea I wanted to show you real quick is same concept, but you're not doing the alternating situation. Danny Gottlieb, I actually got this from him. So what he does, he starts out using 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and he'll and do it as many times as you want. For brevity's sake, we're not going to do that here, but he'll do it up to, like, say 30, 40, 50 times, and he'll just let the right hand do 4, left hand do 4, and the right hand do 8, left hand do 8, right hand do 12, 12, 16, 16, so forth and so on, to get that dexterity. And then, what you're really trying to do here, bottom line, is you're taking the 4 you're doing with the right, the 4 you're doing with the left, and you're simply marrying them up together. And it becomes a faster single stroke roll, because you're learning how to manipulate those fingers that I borrowed from Danny Gottlieb. So if we take that concept, we're kind of going to do this. Probably like 90 or something like that, if I had to guess. But you can do that all the way up to 50, 100. How much time you want to spend on it. But the idea is to basically take that and morph it into the single stroke roll. And the other idea, you can take this as far as you want, and I'm not trying to go, 140, 150, 160 beats per minute. That's very difficult to do when you're trying to get those hands. It's more about being smooth, but you can go as fast as you humanly can handle. The other idea is to take, say, a double stroke and do gear changes. I like doing gear changes with the same idea. So moving on from the single stroke, now let's do the double stroke, and let's do that with the same speed, if you will, and then we'll do a gear change where we'll double the subdivision. So we'll start out here. And again, any stroke you're doing, you are still using that concept of drop catch with the fingers. Even though you're doing doubles now, you're still doing basically half of that. You're doing two of those, right? You're going to double the subdivision. You're going to double the speed, but the same pulse. Same thing for the paradiddle and any other rudiment that you like to do, but let's just do the paradiddle. Same idea: right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And then you double the subdivision. But the idea is to take a standard tempo, whatever you're setting it at, and then double it within that tempo with a different subdivision. In this case, it would be 30-second notes. So the original idea here, before I digress, was to take right and left single drop stick with the finger control, and you're doing 4 per hand. You can double it. Triple it. Quadruple it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The idea is to plant that as an idea to increase your single stroke roll. drop catch, or the, basically a molar idea, is to use the fingers, whichever way you feel comfortable, to actually control the leverage point on the stick.